Alright, welcome back to Mud in the West. East. Yeah, nearly got there. So yes, we are rebuilding. Bring you forward. I'm going to bring you guys back to this depot. You can refit in peace there. I still want this motorised brigade. Use these guys to keep the back line clear. Yes, my cores are building up nicely now. I do have some more cores here I can send to the front. So where do I feel weak? The answer is pretty much everywhere. Let's spread these fresh troops out. They caught up, that's cool. They do not want to core up. Well, it helps if you don't use a brigade and then a cavalry, because that's the gun I'm trying to select. Yeah. Gonna leave that gap like that. Yeah, you can't move. Alright, let's go from the south. Got a good number of guys on the back line here who are pretty strong. Not strong enough to attack, but yeah, looking at their combat values, this is the only point we got any real chance of attacking. And we've got nowhere to exploit it afterwards. There's definitely no like weak German units on the line. Then up here we're just kind of holding. Right, there's a dream of retaking Leningrad, but it's just a dream. Oh, that made another cut. I'm gonna ship you down south, I think. No. I'm gonna walk you down south. Everyone's either loaded. Right, so we'll set anyone from on. What? 100. No, turns that filter off. Okay, that says everyone back up to 100. So, from 100 to 200, you guys are all ready. So hopefully that means we'll now shift everybody into... I already emptied the reserves for this turn. Alright, my efforts to rearrange command failed because everyone got sent back to Statger. So I guess it's just a turn. The longest mud lasts. Got a good strength unit here, but level 3 forts nearby. Okay, so attacking here, routing that naval brigade. That is fine. That's less fine. They held. Yep, they found a weak spot. This is what we were worried about. The defensive line now, so that's all we're getting into this one. Okay, 1,000 sorties, 92 losses. Minimal damage. We're running a lot of air superiority at the moment. Which isn't paying off that much. This is 32 losses for them, missing from their recon units. 26,000 there. Still a mud turn. This is where they broke through. Is it further up? Ah, it's further up here. Alright. Let's plug this gap with fresh cores. There we go. I've got the right formation now. Okay, so that didn't work as well as I hoped. And that gives them something else to think about. It's just a mortar regiment. Right. All garrison raids. Have a quick look at the map, man. Still going up. This is a good thing. You're quite a strong guards division. You can go occupy that space. Unless it's a supply issue why they can't properly rebuild. There's a big lack of depots here because there's a lack of railway lines. Done another depot there just to get some more supplies in. Pop you in there. You're at 88. Don't know why your combat value is not higher. The chance here. I'm not going to make any big assaults at the moment, but anywhere I can hit some Romanians. Keep them weakened, make a few gaps in the fort line. I need to move some more armour up this way. Bottom in reserve. Alright. Let's make sure this HQ's got a decent leader. You can do better. All my good guys are actually in use now. You're better than that other guy. Five. I'm building fortifications there. I just don't know where they're going from. Alright. Oh, it's because I didn't click on. Okay, that's not bad. They've got a shortage of air. Never seen that message before. Let's hope my plans are doing well. I'm just going to cut in here for a second to show this. So they've got 600 sorties, but their combat losses are spiking. Most of the operation will gain some air-to-air combat flat kills, though, which is pretty cool. Are we actually starting to do the air war properly? Marchy time. Watch them do nothing in the entire attack. Now I've cut in early. Yep, defensive line. Right, we got still this 77 aircraft there, but only 20,000 men in the skirmishes. Yeah. Ooh. That's a lot of planes we killed, actually. Lost on the ground 163. Interesting. Lots of Italian planes being destroyed on the ground. What happened there? No accident. Oh, did they surrender? North Africa surrendered. Oh no, those Germans being lost as well. Interesting. I don't think that was us. I think that was some weird AI thing. I'm not going to complain either way. Because that should have properly changed up the old. Yeah, see? Look at that. Right. Nothing sitting around in the commander's area. Let's have it actually just take that down to 0. You're refitting. You're all sitting at 50 odd percent. Yeah, you're basically having trouble getting any guys out. Lots of men waiting, so we're just going to transfer you guys to the map. That's 250,000 men just sat there. the times of having a good theory are over. Can I disband you guys? Oh. Didn't I build a depot on you? Just to keep you going. Oh, they caught up. That's cool. Move that. And that. Did I see any other lone infantry brigades still making trouble for me? Yes. You become a division. Not a corps. Bad times. Anyway, you can move up to here. Get a new commander. You can move to there, get a new commander. You can have a new commander. You come down here. Two 5. We can do better. Mostly infantry, that'll do. 3-6 is better, still better than 2-5. Right. No one else wants to become a super corps? No? We give lifetime benefits. Alright, so hopefully there's a load more artillery flowing to the front. Also, why are you in the army? Sorry, he's in the Northwest Army Command, not why you're in the army. You're in the army because the Germans invaded. Why are you under that specific HQ is more of the question. Don't like my artillery being on the front line. Alright. That may continue to rise, but so does theirs. The 4-8 here, but I haven't got anything to hit them with. Mud's continuing on. 49 to 47 is not going to work. Do have some heavy hitters in the MAC. Pull you off the front. Pop you in. Actually, undo that because I want to move the artillery up one. Pop another level of forts. I want to feel like I'm doing something. And that's about it I can do. Alright. Ooh, 170 aircraft lost. I'm going after the air bases a little bit now. See what we can do with that. But it's costing us. Yeah, 315 total losses. For 47 of theirs. Mostly theirs are air-to-air combat and operational. Garrison shortage in Italy. Okay. Really hoping when the mud goes, their combat values drop. Oop, another corps formed. We really are just sitting here waiting for the mud to finish. It's May, it's got to be soon. Our combat values are pretty good, but their defensive values are too good. Oh, apart from this guy here. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Ship some more artillery to the front. That's going to be key in breaking this line. I mean, can I do an artillery barrage without? I can, but apparently it goes very badly for us when they counter battery. It's costing us 1,000 men. Unless it's selecting other units to attack as well. Yeah. The mud's got to go sometime. I'm going to attack. Yep, that's some heavy casualties. That's people I'm going to have to replace. Boo. Another day, another huge pile of dead pilots. I mean, it should be pointed out that most of our losses are from black. So air combat coming from their turn, black from our turn. Their losses are spiking though. Map men's leveling off, map guns going up. We are slowly but surely decreasing their planes. Gonna have to cause some problems somewhere. Block that gap with a core. You go refit back there. Even security unit going to the front line there. We'll take whatever little victories we can get. Oh, that's almost an entry. Okay, that's a bit of movement. Pull those guys out, shift him down, pop them back in the line here. You up to here. You can break that. Armor can come up. We're not deploying them yet, but we are thinking about it now. They have to rebuild that. They're not going to rebuild that for next turn, are they? That's nice. Right, let's shift some more brigades up this direction. See how they react to that. Here. We can shift those guys for heavy casualties, but yeah. And then just bounce off there. Make sure they're on reserve. Need that for the counterattack. Here we can move that Hungarian unit out. You're going to have to go down to there. There's a few weak spots appearing, isn't there? No, I can properly exploit them, but yeah, just keep stacking up the map. The hedgehog's been developed. That makes it a lot harder for them. Still got too many troops in Western Europe. Heavy losses, but I made a hole. Makes me feel better at least. Alright. Okay. Got an attack going in here. 3k. Pop some forts down in some of the dangerous areas, by the way. Just because I wanted to use some AP up. That's all they get, I think. Yeah? You thinking about it? Yeah, defensive line. Right. Another 500 sorties, another 100 planes lost. We're doing something. Alright, that'll bring us to the end of this one. The mud still hasn't gone. It's May. Oh, look. It's starting to drop in the south. We are going to have to push in this area here. Right? Because they dug in. They had a second line of troops. Which is mildly annoying. I don't have the troops to break that unit there. Boo. Well, we'll see what we can do next time. See you then.